feel. Just hollow eyes and loaded steel. No mercy living in these veins. Just rusted hope and phantom pain. Dust on the boots, blood in the past. I don't forgive and I don't ask. The world turned cold, so did I. Now I walk where angels die. Hollow eyes and loaded steel. I forgot how to beg, forgot how to feel. No savior calls, no light above, just the echo of a life from love. Hollow eyes and the weight of what I killed. I don't blink and I don't sleep. My soul's buried 6 bullets deep. One in the chamber, name on the shell. I made my peace with raising hell. You see a man, I see the end. Don't need a reason, don't need a friend. Cold wind follows where I tread. A walking curse, a deal long dead. Hollow eyes and loaded steel. Truth burns loud and wounds can heal. I ain't searching, I ain't safe. Just a shadow crawling from the grave. Hollow eyes and nothing left to feel. Steel in my hand, no heart to break. Steel in my hand, and no heart to break.
Hear the hooves pounding slow through dust and ash. No trumpets sound, no thunders crash. Just silence thick as judgment's breath, and the scent of steel and promise death. She don't scream, she don't speak, just a shadow moving down the creek. Eyes like fire behind the veil. She rides the wind, she rides the pale.
Vengeance rides a black horse, cold and still. With no mercy, no fear, and iron will. Coming closer with each breath you take, bringing storms that never break. Yeah, vengeance ride, and she won't be late. Tracks in the dirt, but no sound behind a reckoning carved in blood and time. The sins you buried, she always knew. She's got a bullet with your truth. You prayed too late, you ran too slow. She's already here, just riding low. No words, no face, no second chance. Just the rhythm of that final dance. Vengeance rides a black horse dressed in night, with a soul made of fire and a heart gone white. No heaven calls, no hell to tame, just ashes left where she lays her name. Vengeance rides. and nothing stays the same. You hear that sound? She's coming round. Fog rolls across the ground. Every step I take don't make a sound. Stone by stone I walk that hill where the crosses wait and the night stands still. Names carved deep and weathered white. Some I knew, some lost tonight. I came with guilt, I came along, trying to bury what I'm never shown. Midnight crosses cold and bare, standing watch in the midnight air. No salvation, no holy grace, just shadows staring back from an empty place. Yeah, midnight crosses and nothing left to face. I whispered prayers that never flew. The sky was black, the wind blew through. Each grave I passed held part of me, like sins that never let me be free. I felt a ghost, I saw his eyes. Every cross tells a tale that never dies. And here I stand with a soul half gone, too far from hell, too lost for dawn. Midnight crosses row by row, marking stories I'll never show. No light above, no voice to save, just a man alone with what he gave. Midnight crosses and the silence I crave. The night won't speak, but the dead still know my name.
Midnight fog crawls through the stones. Names half worn on weathered bones. A shovel sings in the dead of night, digging deep by pale moonlight. Boots in the dirt, cold as sin. He hums a tune with a broken grin. Says the dead don't lie, they only wait, and time's just a rusty gate. Gravedigger smile, wide and wild, crooked as the cross of a long lost child. He laughed laughs where the silence grows, underneath where no one goes. Yeah, he grins where the shadows pile, that cold, dark gravedigger's smile. Chains on his belt, dirt on his hands. He knows the truth that no man understands. Said they all scream quiet when they go, but peace is buried deep below. Shovel hits stone, echoes roll. He talks to ghosts like they still got soul. Lighting a match on a tombstone face, whistling low in a cursed place. Gravedigger's smile, sharp and sly, never blinks when the mourners cry. He sees the end like an old friend. No prayers left, just bones to mend. Yeah, he grins where the shadows pile, that crooked, damn gravedigger's smile. So if you walk near the graveyard gate and feel the chill of a lonesome fate, don't look back, don't stay a while. You might just catch that gravedigger's smile. Weeps on granite stones, shadows dance where the names erode. I heard a sound beneath the pine, rattling low in ghostly time. Out they rose from 6 feet deep, dust on ribs, no need for sleep. With jaws agape and sockets wide, they moan to him the earth can't hide. Midnight bone choir howling in the gloom, rising like smoke from an open tomb. No preacher, no choir, ropes, no light, just bones that wail in the pale moonlight. Oh Lord, I swear they sang with fire, that cursed cold midnight bone choir. Fingers tapped like a drummer's roll, vertebrae shook with a broken soul. A ribcage rang like an old church bell, a harmony straight out of hell. The wind held notes too sad to name as skulls turned slow and called my name. I ran, but still I hear their song, a chorus where the dead belong.
Midnight bone choir moaning to the sky. With every note a soul passed by. No candles burn, no prayers remain. Just bone deep blues and coffin stain. They sing of love, of wrath, of fire, that haunted hollow midnight bone choir. If you walk by when the clock strikes 12, don't stop to see what sings themselves. 'Cause once you hear that death tune lyre, you'll join the damn midnight bone choir. I crawled through fire, through smoke and cries. Watch my world turn to blood red skies. Brother turned on brother's name. Now only bones recall the flame. Love once burned where the garden grew. Now it's dust and rusted screws. No more dreams, no last embrace. The silence scorched on a ghost face. Ashes and iron, that's all I own. No more flesh, no blood, no home. Burn my soul till the tears ran dry. Still I walk, don't ask me why. With a heart forged cold from fire and fight. Ashes and iron in the dead of night. Boots crack soul like shattered glass, carving trails through fields of ash. Friends lie still where the black crows sing. Their names gone with the wind sharp sting. Once I begged, once I wept. Now I got what wars kept. Not a man, just what survived. A shell with fire, still alive. Ashes and iron, that's what remains. No mercy left, no God to blame. Bury my name neath twisted steel, but my shadow walks, it's all too real. With fire behind and none ahead. Ashes and iron, walking with the dead. When the smoke has cleared and all have gone, one soul stays to carry on. No flesh to burn, no tears to cry. Just ashes and iron beneath the sky.
down in a hole of lies, shovel full of dirt, no last goodbyes. Eyes wide open, lungs full of clay, but the fire in my chest, it never went away. They thought I'd rot with silence deep, but hate don't die, it only sleeps under stone and crooked root. I heard the blues and found my truth. Buried but breathing, I claw through the ground with vengeance humming a funeral sound. Death can't hold what it can't tame. I rise with wrath, I rise in flame. Still breathing dirt, still feeling pain. Buried but breathing and back again. The worms can't eat what the soul won't yield. My heart beats slow in this cursed field. Whispers curse me, winds confess, but I return in blood and mess. My name's been carved on a crooked stone, but my shadow walks this world alone, with broken blues and devil's tone. I sing from hell and call it home. Buried but breathing deep in the clay. No priest, no peace, no price to pay. The ground can't keep what fire fools. I'm coming back. You'll hear me well, you'll feel me near. Buried but breathing, bringing fear. So if you feel the cold wind moan, no, I ain't gone, I just change form. I breathe in dirt, I howl through stone. Buried, yeah, but never alone. I seen him ride where no man dares, through ashes thick and cursed stairs. Bones and leather, boots long gone, still he rides till the break of dawn. No eyes to see, no tongue to cry, just a whisper rolling across the sky. That saddle burned with sins and chains, now it creeps beneath death's reins. Ghost rider's saddle swaying in the storm, holding the weight of a soul long torn. He don't bleed and he don't speak, just rides where the ground don't creak. With every hoof the thunder moans. Ghost rider rides and rides alone home. Smoke trails rise where he's passed, dust and sorrow, nothing lasts. They say he once had loving name, now he's just a hiss without a
The saddle knows each tale of sin, a blood spilled wide and lies within. Now bones grip brains and shadows bend, a ride that ain't got no end. Ghost rider saddle, cursed and cold, stitched with stories never told. Through haunted lands he pays his toll, a burning blues from a blackened soul. No grave could hold, no cross could bind. He rides on wind with death behind. So if you hear a horse at night, don't look out, don't strike no light. That creak you hear, that dusty rattle might just be the Ghost Rider's sad.
Blows cold through a ghost town road. Boot prints fade where no one goes. There's a name etched deep in stone, but the man it marks still walks alone. No flesh, no fear, just bone and flame. A pistol drawn still knows your name. He fell once, yeah, the ground took hold, but death can't freeze a heart that cold. Trigger and tombstone, hand engraved. He shoots from hell, don't need to be saved. Buried low, but he never rests. A soul with lead still in his chest. So if you hear that hammer moan, run from the trigger and tombstone. Six-shot soul with rusted steel. He's more than myth, he's death made real. Tombstone cracked, dirt blown dry, but his finger twitches when the spirits cry. They say revenge don't dig no grave, but he brought his up from where he lay. Fire in sockets, wind in his coat. Guitar screams like a death note. Trigger and tombstone, oath and fire. He rides again with dead desire. Don't cross the dust where he was slain. He'll draw you down into his pain with every step of battle tone from the shadow. Trigger and tombstone. Some say he died, some say he lied, but the wind still howls where he last cried. He ain't gone, just set in stone, with one hand on the trigger and one foot in the tombstone.
the saddle never fall, riding through dusk with no soul at all. Boots long gone, skin turned flame, but that fire still calls my name. Steel on bone, the rain still tied, smoke in my ribs, eyes lost tonight. Ashes trail where I once bled, now I ride for the voices of the dead. Bones on the saddle, cursed to roam, no grave could ever call me home. Through fire, dust, and devil's cry, I ride the wind, I don't know why, with soul for breath and wheels of flame. Bones on the saddle, riding with no name. As I ride by, dogs don't bark and wells run dry. Vultures circle but they won't dare, ain't nothing left except death in the air. Once I lived, once I bled, now I chase what vengeance fed. That saddle's fused to what I am, a whispering soul with a smoke in hand. Bones on the saddle, nailed by fate, burning trails through hell's back gate. I ride alone, but not at peace, a storm of rage that won't release. Where fire meets thunder, you'll know my name. Bones on the saddle, still playing the game. So if you hear hooves in the flame-lit dust, don't look close, don't dare to trust. That ain't a man, that's a tale too real, just bones on a saddle and a heart made of steel. Fire said their goodbyes, watched me burn under blood-red skies. But the flame don't kill what hate sustains. Now I walk this world charred and chained. Smoke in my lungs, ash in my soul, bones still glowing from the coals. The chains they used to hold me down swing like thunder when I come round. Charred and chained but not erased, I wear the flame like a curse embrace, dragging steel through the devil's land, a walking blaze with the scorched command. No peace remains, no mercy claimed. I rise again, charred and chained. You'll hear me moan when the embers breathe, footsteps crunch where angels leave. They thought the fire would make me dust, but I came back burning with blood and rust. just heat in my stare. I ain't from hell, I brought it here. You'll see the glow before the pain, and feel the blues that can't be tamed. Short and chain, fortune, grief, my soul's ablaze with no relief. Fireborn and fury framed, no grave can hold what can't be named. So say your prayers or take your aim. You can't kill what's charred and chained. I ain't the man you burned that night. I'm the flame that walks without the light, still dragging chains